Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to recap my marathon that I done last night because I think it deserves a recap because of how absolutely horrific it was. It was one of the most painful and uncomfortable experiences of my life, and I have ran marathons consistently since October. I've ran one a month since October. That was my 6th. I'm on track for my 8th before I turn 19, but this one was absolute hell. As you can see, I'm currently in Phnom Penh in Cambodia, and if you don't know how hot it is here, it's 35 degrees throughout the night, and running in this puts you in a completely new level of suffering that I haven't experienced before. I would say I've ran ultras before. I would say I actually reached a new pain threshold last night because I was unbelievably uncomfortable. I was sweating pints of fluid. I had upwards of 6 liters of water. I didn't go to the toilet once, and every single time I was having a drink, it felt like I was just necking it because I was in such a bad way. I have not had an experience that bad ever, but I say to myself, I wouldn't be paid to do that again. But then I keep doing these marathons, and they've all been pretty shit because it's been very hot every time I've been doing the runs. For example, I done one in Laos in Vientiane, and that was very hot, and I thought there is absolutely no way that it is going to get worse than that. But Cambodia has made Laos look easy. It's made it look like a bloody piece of cake. But that level of suffering really, it puts you in there, and you start talking to yourself, and this is where you discover whether you can actually defeat and control your own mind. Because basically we stopped for about 5 minutes at the half marathon point, and I thought, how is it going to be physically possible for me to run another 21 kilometers? I wanted to give up so badly, and I would say it is the closest I've ever been to giving up, because I just thought, the way this heat is, this is not going to be possible. I feel absolutely horrendous. I feel so fucked, and I have 21 kilometers left. But we just left. We walked for a little bit, and then started running again, and then eventually got it done. We done it in 10.5k loops, so we done 4 laps, and it was much easier to break it down into laps than to think of it in kilometers. But it was just basically hell. I haven't experienced something like that in a while. Luckily, I haven't got my next one until, it's currently the start of April. I haven't got one until the end of May. Thank God. I'm gonna do one at the end of May, one at the start of June. I turn 19 on the 13th of June. That'll be 8 marathons done, and 7 marathons and 1 ultra marathon done before I turn 19, which is pretty good, pretty above average in terms of marathon completions, especially for my age. But what that does to your mind, what I done last night, is crazy. It was a new discomfort threshold, and you really appreciate life not being on the marathon now, and you respect yourself massively for what you can do, and having the ability to go through that type of discomfort. And that's why I preach it, self-inflicting it on yourself, this discomfort, because then you can take this into life, take it into other areas of life, and for when life gets hard, you're going to be able to actually have control over your life and your mind, and you're going to be able to overcome things and overcome resistance when you actually need to, from this self-inflicted suffering that you put on yourself. But yeah, that's what the marathons teach me. It's sort of why I do it. It's why I set the challenge. I set the challenge doing the ultra, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm going to Southeast Asia. I'll do 6 marathons in 6 countries, and that's what I'm going to do. Well, on track to doing. Luckily, I've only got 2 more. And then after the marathons, I'll probably run a few here and now, but I'll focus my mind on a new challenge and something maybe, because I want to go to South America at the start of next year. Maybe in the gap between from when I get home from here and when I leave South America, maybe have a boxing fight in between that period of time. Maybe, I'm not confirming that. It's just something I've wanted to do for a very long time. And it's something that, because I've boxed for quite a while, it's something I can get into quickly and get signed up for quickly and get it done and completed. It's just another little side quest ticked off. But yeah, that is the recap of my horrendous experience last night. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my coaching links and all my free shit in the description. You get my supplement stack and my fat loss protocol completely for free. Apart from that, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.